Hello and welcome to Metropolitan Elites. The lizard said...
Should we do a Reddit poll question? So that's it. We've launched our Reddit poll. Is David Cameron rooting for Jeremy Corbyn? David Cameron said avoiding the possibility of war was an important reason for remaining in the EU. Was this a coded message to vote for Jeremy Corbyn, a lifelong peace and anti-war activist? Yes or no? Let's see how many answers we get.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. So yeah, should we stay in the EU?
Oh God, not this again.
Don't care anymore. Stop it.
Here's the thing, right? I don't know. I mean, the question is not on the ballot paper. Is not will we be economically worse off if we leave the EU? And yet, one side of the argument is acting as if that is the question. The question is an ought thing, really. Ought we remain part of the EU? Yeah, and there is only one side that's really debating that, and that's Brexit, which is kind of uncomfortable because there's lots of unsavoury characters.
Yeah, and the arseholes on Remain aren't as much of an arsehole. Yeah. They're just arseholes rather than being dangerous monsters.
Mm-hmm. But it's hard to sort of navigate the... I don't know. It's ought we remain. I mean, what is the moral justification for it?
It's a bridge building, collaboration, all that stuff, isn't it? That's the moral element of it, and the other argument is the economic element.
But we are sacrificing some sovereignty. I mean, our self-determination.
Yeah, we're sacrificing ourselves to screwing over Greece because we can. Let's get them.
It's very difficult. I mean,
and everyone's so sure.
Yeah, that's
no one asks. Yeah. No one says, "Oh, I don't know." Everyone's like, "Obviously, I'm going to."
I mean, Tony Benn made the argument that it's better to have a bad government that you can vote out than another body telling you what you can and can't do, which you can't.
Yeah, that alone. Yeah, but it's not quite that simple, is it? Because of lack of democracy here, changing boundaries and a biased media, etc. And the EU isn't completely undemocratic. Some of it is voted in, and some of it is undemocratic. So it's still a. I certainly think the EU is undemocratic, no doubt about that, which is bad. It's a neoliberal thing. That's why it's undemocratic. It's about the globalisation thing. It's not. You need to get rid of these communists, who they're socialists and they want peace and they want to take away our freedoms and that argument which is made. I mean, you see it very common, isn't it? It's actually a communist bloc. It's also Hitler, but it's communist bloc as well.
Very strange, but I mean, the term democracy means different things to different people. I mean, essentially, it means that you've got some kind of say in the way things are run. Yeah. And at the moment, we have that. I mean, we all have the right to vote, and our vote will
have some effect.
Some effect on the government we get.
Yeah, regardless of how well that is having an effect, how well our minds are controlled or whatever.
But there are elements of the EU which we do not have that.
Yeah.
And we're talking obviously about the Commission specifically. And without the Remainers making the argument of how we're going to get from where we are to a more democratic Europe, it's very hard. I mean, you can talk about the economics of it, but the economics at the end of the day, let's say they're 100% right, it just means it's more convenient to stay because economically we'll be better off. But I mean, this isn't.
If you want to go on holiday or you want to sell stuff to foreign countries, it's a bad thing.
It's not a discussion about It's not a discussion about what's more convenient, though, is it? It's a discussion about what we ought to do. This is sort of like
best for the future.
A bit more broad scope than that. We're looking at it from a bit further out than day to day. And on that basis, you would have to say that actually leaving would increase our own self-determination to a certain extent. And although it feels kind of hard that we could end up with a bunch of rabid right-wingers.
There are right-wingers.
There are right-wingers, and we vote for them, and it's up to people to vote for the policies.
Although, would we rather send those right-wingers to Brussels and have them do nothing in Brussels?
And take all the right-wingers. Yeah, maybe. It's still very touch and go.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near it. We came to a certain point 5-6 months ago, whatever it was, and I'm no better. I don't know.
Yeah. So, but not much news has happened this week. So.
Yeah, but we hope you enjoyed it. See you next week for more
stuff.
Stuff of news
Yeah.
from lizards. We don't
Yeah.
we don't tell the truth. Sorry. Goodbye.